Welcome to this book summary. Today, we're diving into a short but powerful book called Make Your Bed by Admiral William H. McRaven, a U.S. Navy SEAL. It's a book full of life lessons about courage, discipline, resilience, and how small actions can lead to big changes in life. But before we begin, you might be wondering, who is Admiral McRaven? And what's a Navy SEAL? Let me explain. SEAL stands for sea, air, and land. Navy SEALs are the most elite special forces in the United States military. They are trained to survive and complete dangerous missions in the ocean, in the sky, and on land. Only the toughest, most disciplined soldiers become SEALs. Admiral McRaven spent decades in this extreme world of military training. He led dangerous missions, trained brave soldiers, and learned powerful lessons about life. Lessons that apply to all of us, even if we're not in the military. This book began as a speech, but it touched millions of hearts. And now, it's a guide for anyone who wants to live with purpose, strength, and consistency. So let's begin the 10 life lessons from Make Your Bed, explained in a way that's easy to understand and meaningful for everyday life. Lesson 1. Start your day with a task completed. Have you ever had one of those days when nothing seemed to go right? You missed your alarm, spilled your coffee, got stuck in traffic, and the whole day felt off? That's where this lesson comes in. Admiral McRaven says, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. It sounds simple, even silly, but it holds deeper meaning. Making your bed in the morning is a small act of discipline. It's something you have full control over. When you complete that one task, you begin the day with a success. You tell your brain, I take responsibility. I create order. I finish what I start. It also reminds you that small things matter. If you can't do the small things right, how will you ever do the big things? And if your day ends up being terrible, at least when you come home, there's a neatly made bed waiting for you, a reminder that tomorrow is a new chance to begin again. So no, it's not about military rules or folding sheets perfectly. It's about building a mindset of progress, discipline, and dignity, starting from the very first thing you do every day. Make your bed. Set the tone. Win the morning. And the rest of the day may just follow your lead. Lesson 2. You can't go it alone. Navy SEALs go through some of the toughest training in the world. But even the strongest can't make it alone. That's one of McRaven's biggest lessons. You need a team. In SEAL training, every mission is done in pairs. You carry boats together, swim together, crawl through mud together. If one person is weak, the other supports. If one falls behind, the other helps him catch up. That's how they survive and succeed. Life is the same. Whether it's your family, your friends, your partner, or even a mentor, you will always need someone. And someone will need you too. When you're going through hard times, a friend's presence, even if they don't say much, can be the difference between giving up and pushing forward. So don't be afraid to lean on people. And don't be the kind of person who turns away when others need help. In the end, success isn't about standing tall alone. It's about standing together. Strong bonds, real trust, shared struggle. If you want to go far, go together. Lesson 3. Only the size of your heart matters. In SEAL training, some of the most impressive people aren't the biggest or fastest. They're the ones with heart. There was one guy McRaven remembers. Small, quiet, not very strong. But he never gave up. He kept going, kept pushing, never complained. And he made it. That's what this lesson teaches us. It doesn't matter how tall you are, how rich you are, or where you come from. What matters is how much heart you put into your life. Heart means courage. It means trying again when you're tired. It means caring deeply about what you do and never quitting just because it's hard. In real life, there are always people who seem more talented or lucky. But talent doesn't guarantee success. Your attitude, your work ethic, your heart, that's what builds your future. So if you're not the smartest, strongest, or fastest, that's okay. Be the most determined. Be the kindest. Be the one who keeps going when others stop. In the end, it's not about what you have. It's about who you choose to be. Lesson 4. Get over being a sugar cookie. During SEAL training, if you mess up, even slightly, you might be punished by becoming a sugar cookie. That means you roll around in cold wet sand until you're covered head to toe, then stay that way the rest of the day. It's uncomfortable, itchy, and completely unfair. And that's exactly the point. Sometimes in life, you do everything right, and still things go wrong. You study hard but fail. You love deeply but get hurt. You work honestly but get overlooked. Life isn't always fair. McRaven's message is, don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself. Don't search for reasons or blame. Accept that pain and unfairness are part of life, and keep moving. Being a sugar cookie isn't about punishment. It's about learning to be strong when the world isn't kind. So the next time life covers you in sand and discomfort, don't complain. Smile through it. Stand tall anyway, because the strongest people aren't the ones who avoid hardship. They're the ones who get up, no matter what. Lesson 5. Don't be afraid of the circus. In SEAL training, the circus is a dreaded punishment. 2 extra hours of brutal physical training added to your already exhausting day. If you're too slow, too weak, or just unlucky, you get the circus. It feels unfair. It feels like failure. But something strange happens. The men who survive the circus don't break. They get stronger. The extra pain turns into extra growth. That's the point. Failure isn't always failure. It's training in disguise. In life, you'll face your own circus. Times when you're tested, stretched, and overwhelmed. But if you keep showing up, if you push through the pain, you come out stronger on the other side. Don't fear failure. Don't run from discomfort. Use it. Learn from it. Let it shape you. The circus may feel like punishment, but it's often preparation for greatness. Lesson 6. Slide down the obstacle head first. In SEAL training, there's an obstacle course. One part is a tall tower with a rope. Most slide down it slowly, feet first, cautiously. But the fastest, they take a risk. They go head first. It's dangerous, but bold. In life, playing it safe can feel comfortable. But sometimes, the only way forward is to take a leap. Try something bold. Take a smart risk. Whether it's applying for your dream job, starting that business, or speaking your truth, there are times you have to go head first. Prepare well. Trust yourself. Then dive in. Boldness doesn't mean recklessness. It means courage with intention. Slide down the obstacle head first, and move forward. Lesson 7. Don't back down from the sharks. In night training, SEALs swim through waters known to have sharks. The rule is clear. If a shark approaches, don't panic. Don't flee. Stand your ground. Why? Because sharks smell fear. If you run, they'll chase. Life has sharks too. Bullies, setbacks, fears. And the moment you run, they grow stronger. This lesson teaches us courage. Not because we're fearless, but because we act even when we're scared. Face your fears. Speak up. Hold your ground. Whether it's in school, work, or personal battles, stand firm. Because if you back down from one shark, more will follow. But if you stare it in the eye, it just might swim away. Lesson 8. Be your very best in the darkest moments. SEALs often operate in pitch-black darkness, deep underwater, far from safety. In those moments, panic is dangerous. You rely on your training. You stay calm. You move with purpose. Life is no different. You'll face darkness, loss, fear, depression, failure. And in those moments, your mindset is everything. Don't give up when life gets hard. Breathe. Focus. Move one small step at a time. You don't need to see the whole path. Just survive the next minute. That's where real strength is shown. Be your best when life is at its worst, and you'll never be broken. Lesson 9. Start singing when you're up to your neck in mud. During Hell Week, SEAL trainees are submerged in freezing mud up to their necks. It's brutal. One night, someone began singing. Loud, off-key, but joyful. Others joined in. That silly song didn't fix the cold, but it lifted everyone's spirit. That's the power of attitude. In the worst moments, a smile, a joke, a song can inspire hope. You won't always have solutions, but you can always offer encouragement. Choose joy. Be the light, even in the mud. Lesson 10. Don't ever ring the bell. In the middle of the SEAL compound is a brass bell. Anytime a trainee wants to quit, they just ring the bell. No more training. No more pain. No more discomfort. But it also means no more becoming a SEAL. In life, you'll be tempted to quit too. On your dreams, your goals, your growth. Don't. Rest if you must. Cry if you must. But don't give up. Because on the other side of pain, there is pride. So don't ever ring that bell. These 10 lessons might sound simple, but they carry deep wisdom. Discipline, teamwork, courage, grit, positivity, resilience. If you start your day by making your bed, you've already won your first battle. And if you carry these lessons through your day, your week, your life, you'll be ready for whatever comes. You don't need to be a Navy SEAL to live with strength. You just need to decide, will I take responsibility for my life today? Will I show up, no matter what? So go forward, make your bed, and make your life. Thank you very much for watching.